This video today is honestly one of my favorites. It's so cool. What we're going to do is I'm going to take you on a tour through a whole bunch of awesome music schools from around the world. Members of our program have given video tours, and so we're going to pull a bunch of snippets of their tours and show you some cool features that they've built for students, parents, team members. There's like cool decor stuff, creative ideas. It's really cool. You're going to love it. And so we'll go and look at a bunch of snippets from these tours, and then at the end I'll give you a link so you can go watch for free 20 or 30 of the full tours from start to finish, so you can get all the other inspirational ideas. So this is going to be awesome for you, whether you have a studio and you're thinking about refreshing a bit and giving a bit of a facelift, or you want some more creative ideas, or you're thinking about getting your own music school space one day. This is going to blow your mind. Let's get into it right after this. Alright, well, let's get straight into it. Let's start checking out some of these awesome music school tours. And how this is going to work is I'm going to show you a little snippet of part of a larger tour video. They're pretty inspiring. I love watching them because it's so fun building your own school and fitting it out and making it look awesome. And every time you add a cool new thing to the waiting room or paint up a new wall, it's just exciting. It's that fulfilling feeling of building something, being creative, creating a space where everyone just loves to be and they make friends, and it's the coolest. So let's start with the first one. This is Jake's school. He is in Canberra, Australia. And so the cool thing I want to highlight with this video is in Jake's waiting room here, you can see he's got this really cool prize wall. And that's something that you can think about is, do you want to have like a gamification thing with your lessons where students earn tokens or badges or points on some sort of software? There's a number of different ways to do it, but the goal is the kids can actually see all the cool prizes that they can work towards based on getting points for things like practicing that they do, their homework, points for performing at concerts or signing up a friend, or all sorts of cool stuff like that. And so Jake has this prize wall here, and so kids will be in the waiting room collecting prizes, and then other kids will see that and they're inspired to practice because they want to win a prize. And he's also got a bit of a shop there where he sells instruments as well. So think about in your studio, do you want to have a prize wall? Do you want it to just be like, you know, candy and chocolate and things, or do you want to have some really cool toys? And you've got a whole bunch of ideas there. So that's a really cool thing to add to brighten up your waiting room, get kids excited about practicing to also win prizes. Now check out this school. This is Nick's school in America, and it's called Spark School of Music. A couple things I love about this school: it's got the awesome brick layout, and so you've got that brick feel, and it also has these really cool lights that he's had installed that just look really hip and modern, and it gives the place such a cool vibe. So that's one of the things I love. But he's also got a little prize wall as well, like Jake does. And so kids love that. He's got a different angle of how he does it. But another thing I want to point out about Nick's school, which is a cool idea for you to think about, is he's got this cool drink station, as you can see on the video there. And so the drink station, you can get coffee, tea, there's a water cooler, and he's done something really smart. He's put the notice board right above it, so people are having a drink or making their drink, and they're staring at the notices, and it's just another point where people get that extra communication, see what's coming up, and I'm sure he puts all sorts of interesting things there. But as we know, grabbing food or a drink is a great way to make friends, and so people stopping and chatting around the water cooler, it's a great community builder, and something very simple and pretty cheap for you to put in place that does really, you know, honour those parents and customers for all the money they put into lessons. It's a nice touch for them while they're waiting for their students, and something for them to enjoy. So have a think about that. If you've got a little corner or a space which you can build a simple station like that, make a little checklist of what you need to buy each week to make sure it's stocked, or what you need to clean at the end of the day, or what you need to have set up. It's pretty simple really, and people are really going to love that little touch. Now if you're watching this and you're thinking, man, I would love to have a music school like this, and you're not quite there yet, or you're in a small music school and you want to get a bigger one, the best thing that you can do is check out our Build a Music School program. It started with everything that I learned growing from 30 students to 2,000. I put you know, the tens of thousands of dollars worth of resources and trainings in there to make people's journey go a lot faster and smoother, but now it's so much more collaborative, and we've got hundreds of music school owners in there. We're all collaborating, all chipping in, helping each other, providing just countless resources and tools and helping each other. It's mind-blowing. It's unlike anything that has ever existed for this particular niche in the world. And so come check it out, and we've given you a link for a free 7-day trial, so totally free. Come have a look around, and you don't have to wait till you have a music school to join, so you are welcome to join at any level, which is really cool. So check it out, free 7-day trial. There's just an insane amount of stuff that you will absolutely love. But let's get back to the videos. Now this video is of the music box, and this is run by Katie. She's been one of our members for a long time, and she's, as I record this video, has just moved into this new space that she's fitted out, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. She has gone for such a slick modern vibe. She's got the cool feature wall with her logo there where kids can take really cool photos in front of it, so you can have a think about that. Is that something you want to do? Do you want to add a feature wall? Kids can celebrate little achievement, whatever it is. They can grab a photo there, you get to put that on social media. It feels like a real kind of red carpet moment. She's also got the incredible backlit logo, so that is a real amazing touch, and you'll see there she's got it behind or sitting in front of like 2 staves, and so having the musical staff there looks so cool. So have a think about little musical touches like that. Is there any cool creative ideas like that with feature walls that you'd want to do? You can fully light up your logo. We'll move on from this video, and you can go check out the full studio tour, but this one is just next level. It looks so amazing. She's done an incredible job. Katie's a real classy girl, and this is a real classy fit out. Alright, next school. Hope you're loving this so far. This next one is my music school, Good Time Music Academy. And what I want to show you about ours that was one of my favourite parts was our waiting room. We decided that we wanted to have a big waiting area. And so as you'll see in here, there's heaps of room for games, activities. We would always try and make stuff which would involve 2 people sitting and playing, so whether it's a big giant Connect 4 or a foosball table, air hockey, all sorts of cool things. And so when you are designing your music school, have a think about whether you have room to set up activities where people get to meet each other and have more fun. The other thing that I loved about our big waiting area is it was big enough to host, I think we even got 100 people in for a concert, and so we would have concerts all the time, and we could lay out all the chairs, and we could have big dance parties. And so have a think, if you get into a larger space, do you want to save enough room to have even just like a little concert? It's a really cool thing to be able to have students kind of perform in between lessons. Sometimes it was pretty impromptu, you know, someone's just ticked off a new piece or finished a song they've learned how to sing, and we would all just listen in the waiting room. A tutor would jump up and go, hey, this is Sophie, she's just going to perform this song she's just ticked off. Everyone that's able to stick around and listen, check it out. And we would all just stop and listen, and everyone would perform their little songs, and we'd all clap and make them feel like rock stars. It was a really cool vibe. So have a think about that for your dream studio. Now, of course, this is a bigger one. It took us many years to get here. This is a very expensive school, but these things are possible, and you can do them on a smaller scale. So think about how you might do that as you build your dream music school. Alright, next school is Chris's school, Music Tech Studios. He's all the way over in Florida in the US, and a couple cool things about his school. He's got a shop set up, so think about what instruments or regular things you might want to sell. If you're a guitarist, you probably want to have access to a bunch of guitar strings and leads and straps and just some of those little things. You know, you get the money for it instead of sending them off to a shop where someone else gets it. He also has a little stage for performances. He's got the cool fairy light wall there, and it's just set up in the corner of the room. It looks really cool, and so he can clear the seats away and have a little concert as well. So there's 2 things you can think about there, the stage with the lights, and also the shop idea. But I want to show you something else that I really love about his school that's a really simple idea, and anyone can do it, is that he's got this really cool wall in his corridor which has all these photo frames of students. And so this is a simple idea where you can go print out photos of students from concerts or from in lessons, and you can make a really cool hallway of fame using, you know, cheap photo frames. Get them printed, doesn't cost much at all, but again, it's just something cool that students can feel like rock stars because their photo is on a wall. So think about, do you have a wall which would work for you to come up with a really cool photo wall? And he's done it with like a black and white approach, but you can do it with, you know, a totally different angle. So think what's going to be coolest for you. Okay, next school is Brandon's. He's in Texas. He's a drum teacher, and his music school is really cool. A couple things I love about this here is just how slick his decor is. You know, it's really simple. He's got the white walls and then the one green feature wall, and he's got his logo on that feature wall, and it just stands out and looks amazing. Now, another really cool thing that he's done is he's got a separate room, which is the waiting area for the parents, and I guess as he grows that might become another music room, but he's got the feature wall again there. And two other cool things I noticed in this room, he's got the cornhole game, which is a really simple game, you know, kids throwing the little sandbags in the hole there, and he's painted it up. He's got his logo on it, and so again it matches the wall and the fit out of this music school. One other cool thing is he's got the TV there for the parents to be able to watch, and that streams directly through to the cameras in the music lesson room, and so they are seeing the lesson and what's happening, and so they don't have to be in the room. But it's another child protection thing there. It's like having a big window, but it's a TV screen, and so you can see the lesson happening. Parents know their kids are safe, they're learning, and they can enjoy the waiting room peace and quiet while the noisy drum lessons are happening in the next room. Alright, what would a studio tour video be without an incredible tour from Mike from Rock Out Loud? You may or may not know Mike. He is one of our BAM squad members, but he is also the founder of Rock Out Loud Live, the software which is kind of like Zoom but on steroids and 10,000 times better and cooler features for music teachers, so definitely check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But he's got an incredible music school in New Jersey, and his is a really unique one. This is basically the coolest music school you'll ever see. Mike's done really well in his life before building a music school, and this has been his dream to build an epic school, and so this fit out is out of this world. And he has fitted out this space where he's named each room with famous bars and concert venues that you will have heard around the world, and so each room is named. So think about that. Instead of naming rooms 1, 2, 3, 4 or A, B, C, D, you can have the Cabin Club, or you can have Stone Pony. Mike's also built band rooms, piano rooms, little recording studios. It's kind of like the Disneyland of music schools. It's absolutely amazing. And so this is definitely a tour video you want to watch from start to finish, even just for pure inspiration and dreaming like one day maybe I can build something like this. It's pretty mind-blowing, so make sure you check that one out. Honestly, this video could go on forever. There's so many awesome tour videos and features, but I'll let you go and watch them all, and so you can watch from start to finish. Down below there is a link for our Build a Music School membership, and there's a content library where we put in just an insane amount, over 500 training videos, resources, tools, downloads. So go have a look. You can watch the full videos. You can have a free 7-day trial. Obviously, we hope you stick around, because this is the place where all the best music schools and music teachers are hanging out and sharing, collaborating, and you just grow faster with a whole lot less stress if you are a member. Because of the things that you get access to, most of them you can't afford to actually build or create yourself anytime soon. So you get people like myself who have built, you know, massive music schools with 2,000 students, giving you everything we've built to help you speed up the process, so you don't have to wait, and you can just grow that school of your dreams and get all the support that you need. So check it out, full 7-day free trial. If you want to go and just watch all these studio tours and leave, that's cool too. We'd love you to stick around, but it's up to you. So check it out, grab the link down below and get inspired. Hey, I'll see you in the next video. Grab that free trial, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and that really helps out the channel and helps you out too, because you get fed more great things like this that are going to help you build a more successful studio.